So, about 5 weeks ago, I decided to dive into a little creative kitchen experiment that I'd abandoned years ago, which is winemaking at home. I decided to start with a quick version and made some wine from sorrel. You know those red hibiscus petals that you see in the grocery stores, international aisles in the around the holidays? Well, I wasn't trying to be fancy. I just wanted to see what would happen if I turned a traditional drink into something new, something fermented. So here's what I did. I kept things really simple. I used dry sorrel. I added water and balanced it with some lemon just for some brightness in the taste. I also tossed in some cloves and ginger because that's how we flavor the drink. And those flavors always give the sorrel that, comforting, warm kind of kick to it. I also added in some wine additives and, so the whole thing could transform over time. If I had cinnamon sticks, I would have dropped some, but I didn't want to put the powder. So then I left it to ferment for the 4 weeks. I did a week of musting to pull the sorrel together. And then I did 4 weeks of just fermenting in the secondary container. But life, was lifing. So here we are, and it's week 5. And I just wanted to taste. Okay, well. You want wine? Wait. Let me finish the video. Okay. Can you let me do the video? No? Okay. So, let's try this. Okay, so it is a little acrid. It's a little more acidic than I would like it. It tastes like dry wine. Nugget, stop. I need to do the video. So it tastes like more dry than it is sweet. Like next time I'm gonna do another batch because it only takes about 4 weeks. So I'm going to put more sugar in the batch, and I'm gonna put less additives because it feels like it's a little cloudy. I don't know if you can see it. It's a little cloudy, and it's a little bit it's got this aftertaste of the additives, so I think I may have put too much. So I'm gonna do another batch for Christmas and see how it turns out, because I do not particularly like the taste of this one. So I'll blend. So now that I've finally tasted it, I can say it came out really interestingly. As you can see from my first impression, it's really acidic. It's got that oof. So hibiscus is really tart naturally. It's almost got this cranberry like bite to it, and so the wine's definitely leaning towards the more tarty direction, and it also wasn't very sweet, which made the tartness even more more pronounced. So even though it's consumable, if you really like sour flavors, it's not my favorite. And I'm not really big on dry sour flavors when I'm drinking wine. So I plan to try this one again, and I'm going to adjust the sugar content to get more, of a full-bodied flavor, full-bodied taste. This tasted homemade and fresh and real, like something that has a little bit of too much of the personality of the plant in it, which I'm gonna tame it just a little bit because we love our sorrel, but we want the flavors to combine and marry each other and just bring together this warm background and make it all bright and spicy and perfect. So I'm definitely gonna do it again. Next time I'm going to again follow the recipe, but also work with the elements, which, the different ingredients that I'm playing with. I think this experiment taught me how much balancing the flavors, how much it matters. Like I said, hibiscus is naturally sharp and tart. So if the sweetness isn't matching up or keeping up with it, then it's just not going to be a balanced drink. So it's just going to be too sour. And so now I have a better sense of what I want from the next batch. I want something a little bit smoother, a little rounder to the tongue, maybe something a little sweeter, a little more mellow. So I'm going to play with it again, and hopefully I can get another batch out before Christmas. Today's the 30th, so it's cutting it close, but I'm going to try that. So here are my final thoughts. I'm calling this batch a successful try. It's drinkable, it's interesting, and I believe I can adjust this with adding a little bit more sugar. Most importantly though, it taught me what to tweak next time. And because I'm so big on mastery and practicality, this is a really great experiment for me. I had fun doing it, and I'm definitely going to give it another shot because I now know exactly how I want it to evolve, how I want it to turn out. Okay, so if you've ever tried experimenting with flavors, like if you ever tried fruit wines or fermenting or just anything that you have been doing that has taken you from the along the learning curve, then absolutely comment. This hibiscus wine was a step in taking me along the learning curve, so I'm excited to see what comes next. All right, guys, until next time, bye.